Annoying. Let's go. Let's go. Now you gotta focus, my man. And I think I killed it. Wait, I killed the positioning a little bit. Hey yo, now we can see each other. And now I'm gonna do a Chainsaw Man reference. Let's go. For the people that watch Chainsaw Man. Okay, we are smooth. You're still here, Nate. I'm glad to see you. I hope you're ready for some more Geraldo, Witcher, Trace. That's it. If you have noticed, wait, I'm gonna challenge my luck. I'm gonna challenge my luck right now. I don't know if you ever saw this with Witcher. I think most of you in here haven't played it. Your main screen, if you look at part 1 that you can watch on YouTube, I think it's on YouTube. The scene where you start the game, because now we can continue the game, that always changes with where you're at in the story. I think I never finished the story that early because look at my man Geraldo having a scar on his face, and not the one across his eye, but on his side of the face. I never saw that. With the door as well, like, damn, this is looking crispy. Yeah, I challenged it and I won. My cam is still here. Okay. Okay. How many times did we die last time? Let's quickly check in. We died twice. Oh yeah, once in the tutorial and once wherever. I remember I died in the tutorial and I had to go through the cutscene again. But yeah, Nate, I hope you're doing good. I hope you enjoy your... It's Thursday, right? Yeah, it's Thursday because Saturday is Christmas. Christmas. But now, we have spoken enough. I changed and updated my OBS as well, a little bit for me. So I don't have to have 3 tabs open for stream, I only have OBS open now. Little upgrades, getting better at the streaming stuff day by day. We're still at the very beginning, haven't barely made it to 1 year. We're looking forward for the cold weather this weekend. Nate, I know how you feel. The last 2 weekends, our weather was shit. And the one time, there's only one time in my life where I want snow in my life. That's on Christmas. Guess what is gonna happen on our Christmas? Did you guess it? Yes. It's so warm, it's just gonna... Oh my god, the music. It's gonna rain all day. Our Christmas will be dark and rainy. No snow, no nothing. It's just gonna be depressing as rain. But yeah, I think everything's set up, everything's fine. And now we should. That sucks, right? Right? I went through 2 weeks. Like, we go with Celsius, but I think what we had, I think minus 14 Celsius was single digits Fahrenheit. That's where we were the past 2 weekends. Single digits of Fahrenheit. Snow. Way too much for Germany. We normally don't have snow. All of that for the past 2 weeks, just before Christmas, to turn up the temperatures a little bit. It's still cold. It's not freezing death, but it's cold. And no fucking
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking
No
his
fucking
lover
snow.
of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Oh yeah, I remember. We're
After
currently
many
in a...
trials and tribulations, Geralt finally
cutscene.
learned that Yen was in
Pretty much.
nearby Vizima.
They were forcing us to shave our beard. Look at us. Now I would go like this to the Emperor.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but a towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience.
I
The
feel
gentleman
like...
will kindly dress.
I feel like that's totally fine. Okay, Nate. If you look at those 3 setups, if you look at this vest, I'm gonna give you the options. This vest. That's number 1, okay? This one is number 2. Okay? I hope you see it good enough. That's number 2. And this one looks awfully familiar to 1, isn't familiar to 1. It has similarities, but not completely. That's 3. Out of option 1, 2, or 3, which one would you go for? I'm gonna give you the look again. I think I can loot everything, but just making sure. This is 1, okay? With some twirly Beyblades in the middle. Then we have this, the most unique out of all 3 one, I guess. With the curly neck stuff, probably keeping you warm and shit. And then the 3rd one, that is awfully familiar to 1. You like 1, then we go for 1. I think I always go between 1 and 3. I think I never went for 2. But I'm gonna pick all. And then we're gonna dress up character. Is it character? No, it's not character. It's inventory, obviously. Underwear, let's go. Okay, boots. So I think the boots are all the same and the pants are the same. Like, yeah. We went with 1. Ayo, mama. So we went with this one. Can I? No, I cannot. I think I never go with this one because that's just not what you like. And this one has taste sometimes, I gotta say. Oh, you don't see it at all. Hold up. Like, Nate, you picked this one. That is fairly good. I said this one is just trash. Like, look at this. No, that's just a no. But I have to say I like this one as well. Like, it's cool. But you picked 1, so we go with 1. It's not a big decision at all, sadly, because I am not gonna keep this on while I'm fighting.
Black suits the gentleman. Does
I mean,
the outfit satisfy the
who
gentleman?
doesn't suit in black? Like, who looks bad in black? 1 is the best, I agree. Well, for me it's this and 3 because the thing in the middle being cut by a black line. I'm gonna show you again what I mean, what I like as well.
And a sword on my back.
But
that's
2 is definitely
me.
no.
But tough when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough.
Kinda racist.
The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Okay, sure. Let's
Confirm away.
Please watch.
yeah, let's watch. Very interesting.
Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
Hey,
will
getting
rehearse.
drinks. Let's go. Definitely paid no attention, so I'm just gonna do it completely wrong. I think it was the right leg, but
Please, this is neither the time nor the place for such antics. The gentleman will watch carefully.
I just love annoying him.
Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Okay, fine, let's do it. A skirt.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
Okay, before we come with him, that just sounds wrong. Oh, I cannot go to my inventory? No. Well, I guess I will show it to you later then. In the real live
The
action,
gentleman
or like the other
will
one.
address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
See, what had happened was is I don't care about your emperor.
Imgrimi eb art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Pretty arrogant for a Chamberlain, right? Fine. We're gonna do it once because we're nice. Normally I don't bow, but you know.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Avelian namen, Vatkan favort.
Yeah, get the fuck out. We talking bitnits now.
I thought you bowed before no man.
I don't.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence.
I kill you.
My daughter Cirilla.
Oh yeah.
She's returned.
For the people that
and
don't know,
she's in danger.
this
the wild
is
hunt pursues
Daddy of Ciri.
You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure?
That's why I don't like
Ciri
him, but I bowed down
left.
for Ciri.
Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be.
Oh, I'm
I
trying
haven't
words.
the time to convince you. nor
Ciri,
the
yes,
desire.
that's
In
Ciri.
fact, Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking
Look
for
how happy
her.
she was with her
Thought
dad.
It's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid,
Chamberlain.
take him to the sorceress.
Letting... Normally what I do after that cutscene is like meditate for 7 days so I got a beer bag, but I guess I'm not gonna do it this time. Because there is no use in meditating.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests. Palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
So they're scared of the mighty Witcher. They should better toss a coin to me.
And it's past noon.
Calm
Greetings.
yourself.
What?
Do you think it
Do you
becoming
know
to
who you're
disturb
talking to,
a
soldier?
lady?
I'm Herivard the Second,
I mean,
Prince of Elan.
let me know when I find a lady. I'm not gonna disrespect everybody because you know I could
Master of the Tanners Guild?
kill everybody in here with one move. Oh, not that guy. I really don't like that guy. Like this guy sucks. Don't like him.
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
Know a thing or two about that?
Care to explain?
Never changes. I try to stay out of things, stand aside. Then comes an urgent summons, and an offer I can't refuse.
So he's the mafia.
Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So, talk
I
to
think
the
I never
Emperor.
spoke to that guy. Like once.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Very ordinary.
Some werebubs.
What the fuck is where bips? Bips.
See ya.
Soon, mind you.
Hopefully never, bro.
Hurry to see the sorceress?
There's only one person here in Novigrad that I really want to talk about. Or want to talk to. And now... Mom, were you here? I mean, Mama, were you here last stream when I played Witcher? Or is this the first time you're gonna see video game Yennefer? Could be the first time you see video game Yennefer.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Still cannot switch well. No, no.
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire.
Oh yeah, let
and
me
the
look.
criminal
Why
underworld.
not?
At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what?
Oh, I got some
support myself.
bread.
You'll need only prepare
Give me
a
that
draft
bread.
and sit with it.
Other books for Genie later. Now let's go to Yennefer. There she is. Look at Yennefer.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim.
Look at
Our little
grown
witch has grown
Ciri.
into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
A little bit.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
She does know
I've
everything.
sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt.
Oh, by the way, I'm always
could
the
have
guy
gone from
that's
Ciri?
going for all the
I've
story
no
options,
clue,
so
Geralt. Might have
enjoy a
written
lot
them
of
to
talk
ask, but I don't have their
of
address.
the game.
I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should
Velen.
make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
Secret
None.
handshake, a very oozy
Sorry
one.
to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me.
Triss.
What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse?
The love
Let's
triangle.
drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split
And
up
that's
again.
why, like, having
Not
this
my
game,
preference,
I
but
need the remake
understand.
of Witcher 1 and 2.
Clock's ticking.
I need
It is
all of
indeed.
this, 3 games.
So why don't I teleport
need
you
it.
to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
I mean, a
Same to you.
black line
And if you
armor.
wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
I might die in between.
I shall be waiting.
You will not figure this out, but we will see me dying. Bye. Oh, do we have the looks of... Let's see her go. Bye-bye. It's been real. What would that be? This is Ciri. As you can see, this is Ciri in the game. And here, for everybody that watched the Netflix show of The Witcher, and I'm actively talking to my mama, why I was disappointed and angry about how Triss looked in the show compared to the game. It's 2 different people. 2 entirely different people. Like, I feel like they nailed Geralt. They did a very good job with Yennefer. I don't think anyone else has been in the show so far. Dandelion, totally fine with him. Ciri, young version we saw in part 1, totally fine. Everybody was good to great. And then they butchered Triss. I know Triss is more of a game favorite than a book favorite. I understand that. Yet, still, don't care. Okay. Now I left it all on the table, and now you're gonna hear a lot more about Witcher.
Ambassador Varatra,
War.
Yennefer suggested
lore.
I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Escalate quickly, bro. And you can see
How's the
3
war
parts.
going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
There, the map.
I assume this to be a private conversation.
I love
We've
it.
no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally.
Not me.
This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful one.
The power of enemies. That are not of admiration, I hear. Nah. Let's keep
What
emotions
about
out of this.
Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's
You know,
safe for now.
Geralt is not listening.
until
He's like,
reinforcements arrive from the south.
yeah.
Then
It's
Emperor
very-
Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Interesting.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Okay, so we have Velen, Novigrad, and Skellige. The 3 parts. 2 of them we're gonna find news about Ciri and Velen and Novigrad. And as you just heard, Yennefer. I think in Velen there's no one, in Novigrad there is Triss, and in Skellige there is Yennefer.
How do things look in Velen?
Sorry.
As bad as ever. Perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the
I
populace.
love this game so much. I did nothing in this game and I love
So
it so
how's
much.
ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known
Philip.
by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron.
Ooh, Bloody
I
Baron.
advise you well. Avoid him.
I remember the Bloody Baron. Never heard of his name.
News from Novigrad. Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require
Vizima,
coin and ships.
Novigrad.
Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
But who's guilty
Who
at
started
war?
the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Blame everyone except humans.
What's
Very
new in
human of them.
Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports.
I'm just looking at the map down
This is
left. To the
cumbersome.
down left because there is no Velen and Skellige
Skellige has
shown.
always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man.
Damn.
From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Well, difficult is not. Never.
Thanks for your help.
Now you know the
nothing of it.
situation of this war in this
May the
game.
great sun light your path.
No. Oh, loot. Wait, letter to Yennefer. Yennefer, my dear friend, thank you for your letter. Forgive me for not answering you earlier. An attempt to reach me via Megascope. I'm trying to limit my magic communication to the absolute minimum. One never knows who's listening, don't you agree? I'm delighted you have found a position at your gracious Emperor's court and wish you the best of luck in the search for his daughter. It's not his daughter, okay? Listen, it's our. It is good to know that Emphia's intentions for her have become more, how shall I put it, mundane. Perhaps in these circumstances an agreement regarding the lodge will prove possible after all. So which of them is it? In response to your first question, I can state beyond all doubt that Ciri has not appeared anywhere south of the Yaruga. Yeah, I guess so. Believe me, I could recognize her magic signature in my sleep. Oh yeah, Fringilla, okay. I don't think she's in the game. Is she? I have not had any contact with Triss for a long time. I only know that things in Novigrad have taken an ill turn. She mentioned something earlier about fleeing to Kovir, but I am afraid that in the current political climate that amounts to an impossible daydream. I hope I will soon be able to join you in Vizima. First, however, I must take care of some unfortunate yet urgent matters in Beauclair. With my fondest regards, Fringilla. Yeah, I don't... Okay. So how much can I loot? Because you know, I don't say no to loot. But I'm not gonna read all of the books. Nah. There's so much you experience in this game. You're gonna be fine without it. And if I would read every book, I would probably need 35 hours to get out of this castle.
How might I serve the gentleman?
Give me my
By
stuff.
returning my things.
Here.
Citrus
Everything.
and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
Listen.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Okay, now I can go back to my inventory, right? Yes. Like, scream in my ear. Like, can you see why I like this one as well? Just a little cut in between. It has something. But now let's actually equip to better stuff again. Thank you. Oh, I got gloves as well. Yes. And my silver sword. Yes. Now I feel alive again. I don't have any bombs and I don't have any masks. Okay. No, it's gonna yell at me again.
We will cross the Pontar as well.
No? Don't I have 2 quests? Collect them all. No, I just have this one. Travel to Velen. Well, there's a side quest over here.
Civilization ends at this camp's boundary.
Gwent is... Listen, you know, you only
Wouldn't mind
bet
a few
money
rounds of
once.
cards.
So. Wait, this is my deck, right? Got it twice. Can I sort it somehow? Can I sort my shit? Yo, Crystal. Let's get it. Thank you for the raid. What were you doing? How was stream? How are you? Wait a minute before I talk a little bit. Before I talk a little bit, let's start with a quick shout out. Guys, if you haven't, go follow Crystal, Fall Guys Pro. Were you playing Fall Guys or did you just do a just chatting stream? But yeah, welcome in for the guys For the people that don't know me, my name's Cave. Playing a lot of games was great. We talked about ooh, music. Love to hear it. While we hear some Gwent music. Yeah, but I'm playing all sorts of variety games. Currently rotation is God of War Ragnarok, Witcher 3, Hollow Knight, and if friends join, it's either Mario Kart, Rocket League. Fall Guys? No, I don't stream Fall Guys. I only join Fall Guys. Did I forget anything? No, but yeah, Crystal, I appreciate you bringing the family, the party over here. They're gonna have fun seeing me getting absolutely destroyed in Gwent. While I want this dude in. I'm gonna add him. I don't care about you. So I wanna get rid of you, and you. Should be fine now. Start game. But yeah, I appreciate the raid. If you have to do your stuff afterwards, go for it. Take care of your stuff. Relax. Get some snacks in. Walk. Do your thing. I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how it is. A salute to everybody, especially to my mama. And obviously Mrs. Rev, wherever you are lurking, a double salute. I'm gonna keep this until I lose. Salute back. I don't have the good card where I can give something to the enemy and get 2 cards, so that's a very shitty situation. Hold on, what is that for an emote? How much? Is that smart? I don't know. Yikes. What is my leader doing? Picking. Nah. I mean, if I forfeit now, I need to win the other 2 rounds.